Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing okay. Oh, that's good. I hope you've been keeping yourselves busy. Today I've got a few random facts off the internet for you. Not too many. Well, there is quite a few actually. Some new. I might put in one or two older ones. These facts are abbreviation WTF. What the F? You know what I mean. WTF facts. Right, let's begin. 15 minutes of laughter. This is according to scientists. 15 minutes of laughter equals 2 hours of sleep. A cat can be its own twin. Now, this I found hard to believe, but after I read it, and then I noticed all the cats, I thought, yeah, it's true. Right. A cat can be its own twin when the two fertilized eggs are fused together. As a result, you get a cat with 2 different coloured eyes, could be one brown, one blue, and always straight down the centre of the head is a perfect line, one colour on one side and one colour on the other side. Now, according to scientists, 99 times out of 100, that is actually a twin cat in itself. People who complain about being lonely are often the same people who choose to be alone. In outer space, there is a gigantic cloud of pure alcohol, which can be used to produce 400 trillion pints of beer. This is a new one. Because of noise ordinance levels in Europe, some clubs have come up with the idea and introduced this idea as silent discos. Now, a silent disco is where all the club goers obviously go, but the music is streamed wirelessly to them via headphones, so nobody else can hear the music, so you're free to have a quiet drink with your friends, have a nice conversation, and when you've had enough, you just put the wireless headphones on and all you can hear is music. Ignorant people are more likely to believe that they are brilliant, while intelligent people are more likely to underestimate their own abilities. That actually rings true on so many levels, and I bet if you think about it, you know somebody who is like that themselves. In the stars, planet Uranus was actually discovered before the continent of Antarctica. In 1986, a beer drinking goat was elected mayor of a small town in Texas, USA. Usain Bolt the world's fastest man has never actually ran a mile. In 1965, a 4-year-old boy nearly drowned while swimming in the sea at a beach, but was rescued by a woman named Alice Balaise. Now, 9 years later, that 4-year-old boy saved a man who was drowning in the same sea, on the same beach, on the same day, just 9 years later. It actually turned out that the man the boy saved was Alice Balaise's husband. London Zoo. Chi-Chi. London Zoo's most famous panda. Now, Chi-Chi only ended up at London Zoo because she was refused entry into the US on the grounds or accounts of being communist goods. A new 2017 study has actually reaffirmed the more time you spend on Facebook, the worse you actually feel. Rwanda has the only government on earth in which the majority of the parliamentarians are women. To your brain, one sleepless night is the equivalent of being legally drunk. President James Madison. Now, President James Madison was actually only 5 foot 4 inches tall and weighed less than 100 pounds. Now, in the olden days, samurai, ninja, samurai would often test their swords' effectiveness by attacking random civilians as they walked at night. The average person spends around 38 hours a year stuck in traffic. Or if you drive for a living, the average person spends 38 hours a month stuck in traffic, not moving anywhere. The inventor of the cruise control fitted to near enough every new car made was actually blind. I'd love to know how that worked. How you could actually invent something like cruise control when you're blind, or it was just something he thought of and somebody else decided to do it for him. Some fruit flies genetically resistant to getting drunk, but only if they have the inactive gene scientists have actually named happy hour. Happy hour. That's conveniently named. Well, it would be if the rules were reversed. If the fruit fly can't get drunk, and it's got a inactive gene called happy hour. Our world is the most fascinating place in this universe, and is full of weird, crazy and interesting facts about life that you probably didn't even know or even aware of. Men, now women are going to like this one, men are most helpful when they think they will be rewarded. So bear that in mind, ladies. The only dog that doesn't have a pinkish tongue is the Chihuahua. Almost half of the pigs in the world are actually owned by China. Deers. Now, deers have no gallbladders. In the UK, it is actually illegal to eat mince pies on Christmas Day. An adult eagle can easily kill and carry off a young deer. That's fly off, not carry off, fly off. Be alright, I'll just chuck it on my shoulder, hobble off with it. If you believe that you are truly 1 in a million on our planet, then there is approximately 7,184 other people who think they are the exact same as you. Now, Coca-Cola, most people don't believe this, but Coca-Cola is actually green. It's only the colour we know it as now because the manufacturers put dye in it to make it look more appealing. A single cloud can weigh more than 1 million pounds. I'd rather have £1 million in my pocket, and it won't fit in my pocket, but you know what I mean. Chewing gum while chopping onions will actually help you not to cry. Since I've been doing this video, our planet has travelled roughly 15,000 miles. 95% of people text stuff to friends, colleagues that they struggle saying or struggle spelling out. They actually use predictive text. On average, 10% of newborn babies are given to the wrong parents every day. The harder you try to fall asleep, the harder it will be to actually go to sleep. The Hawaiian alphabet has only 12 letters. Russia has a larger surface area than Pluto. A coyote in the wild can hear a mouse moving under 1 foot of snow. A mole can actually dig a 300 foot long tunnel in 1 day. Southern sea otters have flaps of skin under their legs that act as pockets. Now, coffee drinkers. Scientists have decided through a study that hot coffee tastes delicious. Coffee at cold temperature tastes okay, but coffee when it's cooling tastes horrible. I'd like to know where they come up with that. Have you ever noticed when there is no queue for the bathroom, you go straight in, you sit on the toilet and there's loads of toilet paper. But when there's a queue and you finally get in, there's never any toilet paper left. To this date, the world's fastest production car is a Bugatti Veyron Supersport. With its V16 engine, it is capable to propel the car up to a top speed of 267 miles an hour. Approximately 80% of a car's life is spent being parked up. And experts claim that a truthful person will go into more detailed accounts of what happened when asked the same question twice, while an untruthful person sticks to the exact same answer for both questions. Smart cars. We all know smart cars, but in the Guinness World Book of Records, 19 girls once crammed themselves into a smart car and managed to close the doors. When the car radio was first produced, there was an awful lot of people complaining about it and trying to have it banned, saying it would distract the driver and cause accidents. Every time you sneeze, your heart stops for a second. While in space, astronauts can't cry because there is no gravity. Cockroaches. Everybody's feared little critters. A cockroach can live without a head for 9 days. And the only reason it dies is because it starves to death. Because a cockroach's brain is actually inside its body. The average person has approximately 1,450 dreams a year. In Birmingham, there are 22 more miles of canals than there is in the whole of Venice. Did you know Eskimos have hundreds of words for the word snow, but none for hello? Children tend to grow faster during spring than they do at any other time of the year. Out of all the animals in the world, the mosquito has contributed towards the number of deaths of people more than any other animal in the world. Chicken livers can be used to change blood type A to blood type 0. And an octopus has 3 hearts. A chameleon can move both its eyes independently of each other. Because of the rotation of Earth, you can throw a ball further to the west than to the east. A rubber band will last 150 times longer if you regularly freeze it overnight. And lastly, there were 293 different ways to make change from a $1 bill. Right, everybody, I want to thank you for coming and viewing my channel again. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you very much from the Coffee Whisperer. Bye bye.